좌자칼라 조바들이 잡으려는 조보 조보 참아들이 다시 내려쇼가 인세 들이 토마들이 산재가 홍세는 들이 삼바 세미려서 이게 오마게들이 조반보와 인지 들이 통화를 세바라들이 내좀래가 막 체나 들이 통식을 내좀래 막 맞게 삼바 세미게 삼바등 행기 오마등 통식이 요 말이 들이 좀래가 막 뒤치와
首先向线上的全世界法友问候吉祥如意。在修法刚开始之前，要向各位献上由诸佛的慈无量心所化现的悲心之乳。若想要饮用此悲心之乳，我们要先打开因果的双眼。如果我们打开业因果的双眼，就能够知晓如何饮用此悲心之乳。如果我们没有打开业力因果的双眼的话，就无法得知要如何饮用此慈悲之乳。因此，打开业力因果的眼睛是十分重要的。故在此向各位献上此悲心之乳。
那么就是人他们这个老板那个今天看个的呢，他们这把米了的呢，罗些个人的呢，罗马芒波人种这个没谁老板那个有的，这人罗马芒波个的呢，这些这类去了，这了个是看他们个有的，这差不多的呢，马上一个的个啥了，看他们个这些的嘞。
关于开启业因果的眼睛。在过去的疫情期间，有善知识们帮助了许多的众生，其中堪布观丘三住仁波切在疫情4年期间，昼夜不停地为大众开启业因果的双眼，上面给予了许多的帮助。而各位法友们借由今天这个日子，问候吉祥如意，并献上了哈达。那么就由我在这边代表各位。向堪布三住仁波切献上哈达。
강의는 되네다 사족섭을 조정으로 서로 로봇 동안 미적과 대화 탐지 종원에서 이 강의는 사족섭을 이 되게 좀 내가 맥시에 되다 잡으려는 조건 탐지게 만난 거 요리 나니들이 보쌈도 그이네들이 남녀들이 밤이를 주고 고르고 습지 동안 맥 레좀 내가 맥시에 난 요리 신내내 가는 게 들어가서 사지 담지게 잡지네 그리고 가다 한번
这么做的目的在于入菩萨行愿文当中说，愿除苦良药，一切安乐园，教法办利尽，长久住世间。这个能够去除苦难的良药就是菩提心。修持此菩提心，并且已经开启了业力因果双眼的善知识们，在这个世界上不断的如此宣导，次第性的将这些教予大众。而在这些善知识们当中，堪布三住仁波切也不断的为大众众生们转动法轮，令众生们开启业力因果的双眼，对众生而言是十分具有大恩德的。因此，我在这里代表诸佛向他献上哈达。卡切仁波切只是在这里向各位布达一则消息，这一则讯息来自于世界各地的僧众们，献给堪布三住。讯息的内容是这样说的：我们代表国际僧伽佛学会以及 Zoom 会议平台团队，在这个时机感谢堪布年对法友弟子以及佛法的奉献。以本周末为基准的4年前，我们开启了这趟旅程。当全世界都封锁的期间，您透过日常的实修、教学、研讨和线上的社团活动，打开我们的心灵。您在过去的4年里未曾缺席，并且为全世界的所有人带来了不可思议的利益。请您接受我们所有弟子所献上的这个卡达。这个卡达来自于远近的全世界僧伽， 此哈达代表着我们对您的感谢以及深深的感激，并且令此加持能够充满我们的内心，以及具有无穷尽的利益。扎西德雷埃马吼。
Okay, so there's actually a specific message that Garchen Rinpoche would like us all to hear from the International Sangha regarding Khenpo Samdrup. It says, on behalf of the International Sangha, Dharma Centers, and Zoom team, we would like to take this moment to thank you, Khenpo, for your devotion and dedication to the students and Buddha Dharma. This weekend marks the date 4 years ago when we began this journey, meeting daily on Zoom. As the world closed and the pandemic raged, you opened our minds and hearts by providing daily practices, teachings, discussions, and an online community. You have continued not missing a day in 4 years on Zoom, providing immeasurable benefits to all the students across the globe. Please accept this kata from all your students in this amazing worldwide Sangha near and far. This represents our deep appreciation and gratitude for all your efforts and dedication. May the many blessings permeate our hearts and minds, and the benefits be endless. Tashi Dele and Emaho. Now we'll begin the practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Tan je je zo je be mai nan ga dai nyan sen je dan je de wa dan de dong er dan ja nhur de la na me ba yan da ba zo be jan ram bo je do ba ja.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Ma xia bar de le nga ye san ge wa lai gor de re ne san nye ma san da san je bar de le nga ye san ge wa lai gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
So la de jen ja sun je jia dang en je de je je jan jo to ne je bai dang jan jo san ba lai de dai ren xian ne bai dar de xian ruo lai bai duan de John Johnson, Jia, Deja Dana, La Bai Lang, Ren Bai Jen, la bar je o.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Da ge jan so je pe so nan ji ro la ban shi san jian zhe bar shu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Dong me be de wa da me ra wa ju je nye ren ja da nye da ra da nya la ne ba ju je.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Medicine Buddha Sadhana. Next we're going to do the smoke offering in Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness on page 1.
Won je ba je ja ma la jan za lo ra je ban ba ma la jan za lo nghe son go ge ma la jan za lo to re la re ma la jan za lo da de je je dong ban ze da don do je ja do so.
Homage to you, the protector who liberates from the 8 fears. Homage to you, blazing with auspicious glory. Homage to you, closing to the door of evil destinies. Homage to you, guiding to the higher realms. You have always been my side. Continue evermore to protect me with compassion.
Won da re ma ma yen jan ban ye ba zhen ge so wa won so ba wa xue da zar wa dharma so ba wa xue da zhe na ran xie dong ba nie doi zhe na me sar wa da da ga da ba xiu me ge be sa wa da ga wen ga de sa wa ra na mai can 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 so vai do ba yon de ngai se me nang can so do jo vai ba tra amre dai kan ral ana ana vai be yo je dan de ze jan zo jian bo jo na me sa da da ga da wa lo ge on sambara wo yo je dan samba dan de mai jo wan jana wa lo ge de nam sa men dai sa va ra na ram samba wa sama ya ma ma ne de ran de ran zo la ne wo yo xie dan jian zhuan nan jian pan jia zuo bai me ba to bai jiu nan me san me dai be dai nan zha xiu re zha bian za de ma sa mai so wan zhuan nan dan jie da wan dun de bai jiu nai moi da ge san do da da de xian xie be jian do da jie jie yan jie do nan jie ba ba nan lan jue bai sen jie nan lai pen be jie do nan gan da san bai gen de da dan jie jie re bai jie de gan de ma le ba to bai me bai juan ju Two questions to join it, at its picture tree with contrite blooms. The three plants were so dry, cities dwell, flourish fragment of shore, sings and lines. Set our change of yon, then Jeparchians, the sun, Jarwan, once. Confused, no clouds from these plants below skyward. The three Buddhas blessing the so non-maligned justice, aspirations, karma, and merit. This fragrant elixir clears away darkness from gods, men's, demons' minds. Below the light, blazing lights, stream forth clear. Te pa se me da se yen se be ngar de be or ja me jan jen je se pa se te tra yon de je ba jen sa ne je ye nam par da ke jen lo da jan ne guan jo san je den se da dan so re se nan je zhe ben de lan de me san se be be lo je san je da be je da ga de ne lan de me san zhuan na sang we
Where gives mixed with fifties,
sang we da me zhe par jian de na sang we da den ze yan nian de na sang we da sang nian zhen san de na sang we da zhou ge nan zhi xiao na sang we da lan zhe me san xie zhe sang we da me jian zi ma nian na sang we da lan ye mo zi ge na sang we da wang be guang ma ge sang we da wan la yang la nor wa sang we da wan ze zhao do xie na sang we da zhou ge nong zhi na sang we da ye ge ge jie zi ye sang we da su ma to da ye na sang we da san da le nian zhou na sang we da lo da xia de ge na sang we da nie da za ge ge na sang we da san zhi jiu ge san mo zhe ben de le bar jie ge le xie men do me zhang sui de be zai ge men zhe me dian zhe jiu ge ma za gang ya ne jie jian zu be dan jian zhe ban jian la lian xie be dan jian dao ba sui yan ma wo de gong su su de re da jia yuan zhu gu jie jian ma san nian ren guan zai zhao duo
Sama ya ten juzis,
sang we se jian jie se be lai zui gong su su de re nam lai sa tang gar ma san sar xie jie le yuan zan du ge zang par de de zu zi zhang zhang xie su san dan xie wei jiu ga xie pa la nian ma ge xian jia ge san bu yan san jie jiang san zha jian sa pa se san jie gan ye zu de den ben jiu jian ye jia dan zha de den ben jiu yan den de ge zu de den ben jiu guan jiu san jie den ben xian la jie sang ge jiu ga le ba de fa xue ye ma
considered is some bad was your fingers,
and the garbo joy by his son, send him marbo son by his son, Minje jarbo ga ye son, Dre jarbo de ga ye son, Parve garbo la ye spread ye son, Shoba lo san ye lo marve son, Tienpa garbo za san zhe ye san, Parmo garmo la je
good I cleanse, to lean is good,
lai mai ga je san, ga nian jiu jiu zu de san jie san, pa jia jiong zhe dan jue gong jiu san, sun nai chen zhen pa be ge de san, yer wei jian ge ya dan la zuo san, xian nai jiang zhe pa wu gan zhuo san, dian pa jiong zhe jiu jiu su ma san, zhe jiu dou jie re jiu su ma san, ga suan jiu suan de jiu su ma san, lao ba ba me jiu jiu su ma san, Vene Shankara Yonje Soma San Yendra Garde Yonje Soma San Gapon Dondo Sebe La Son San Daja Bala Yaz
River bridges, steps
Yenje Shara Sebe La Sango Senje Mense Sebe La Sango Kanse Shande Sebe La Sango Chala Samba Chala Tengwe Dan Rambar Tume Sebe La Nasan Chala So Shinye La Sato Dan Ola Me Do Ne La Tse Dan Gerje Ponje Ne Ya Na Ba Ma Po Yung Ma Do Pe La Sango Nene Se Shen Ya Ne Je Wa Dan Parna Tondre Yor De Bener Jong Si Se Me Te Tse Wo Se Ba Tse Yong Kere Jong Ve La Sango Ya Den De Fa Le Son Se Ba Dan Ten Je Bo La Yor Je Dan La Dan Pan Je Se La Ma Se Me La Dan Se Na Ya La No Se Ma La Dan Yere Sa Da Kan Re Le Nye Dan Yong Ai Nan Da Tue Xie Sa Da Dan Parga Me Wa Lo Dan Da Ve La Zakar Sha Dan Du Zui Tse Zhang La Je Na La Sen De Je De Je San Kan Sui Nga Da Se A Sa Wan Je Ve Fo Sun Je Ben De Je Ma Le Dan Re Rai Lin Xie Se Je Re Se Dan Ro Ben Ko Den Jia Re Me Je
moon, forest
Chalai Nai Ngai Nye De Jen De Zhuan Na Se Re Ga Zhu Ne Be La Dai Le Dai Me Wai Je La So Je Sa Je Wai Ga Den Don Je San No Jin Jung Bon Zhuai Me So Je San Re Ra Guan Sen Jiang Je Len War Dan Li Qi Ru Wen Nor Wen Len Ne Be La Le Zhang Sui Lo Xu Bo La Wa Lao Zu Zu Zhe Zhe Zhe
various forms, Dugas guarding underground treasures,
Zeme Jun Xie Lo Do Song Be Lai Le Dai Ne Jie Ma Ra Me An Jie Je Sa Sen Be Zoi Jie Dan Jie San De Ve Den So Xia Le Se Ba San Me Jie Sa De Ba Nai Dan Jie San Me Da Sa We Ne Jie So Ma San Sen Ce So Jue Jie Nai Jie De San Dan Jie Jian Zhu Si Yao Dan Jie San De San Pa Ma Zhuo Wai Ren Zhuo San Se Rang Ma Se Le Jia Dan Fe San Je Par Bu Gan Ga Wai Jie Ne Be Se Ba Jia Be La Ga La Sa De Wei Jian Ge Lai Jia Moi Jiu San Dan
betting under gods, beginning gods,
Tu Gan Zhong Wei De Moi Jian Ye Dan Ye Jie Ye Lan Ge Jie Se La San Go Lai Da Ya Jian Lai Ge Duan San Ta La Yu Moi Xian La Zang Ba San Lam Lan Gong Bo Da La Ma Mo San So La Ma Yan No Le Jia Bo San So La Dun Zhe Zha Le Jia Bo San Zhu Ba Yue Fen Zhu Re Zhe Na La Se Ma Be Dai Zhe Zui Ge Dai Ne Yer Se Du Ge Na So Be Jie Jie Se Se Par Jie Jue Jue Sang Po Be Ga Jie Wan Da Ye Ra Jie Bo Jie Da Jia Ye Jue Me No Go Jie Jie Nam Do Sang Zhe La Nye Nian Ba Na ma da ga ja la la do de san nyam do ne be ja la do de san shan do ne be ra la do de san la ne ma
and offer cleansing smoke, planets and stars, to nourish and please them, deities. I confess and offer cleansing smoke, I confess and cleansing smoke. All precious faults, habits, and mistakes, impurities, samaya, takes bad luck. Untainted body, speeches, and Levadi lightning, strong mountain peaks, poison of people, bears, snowy trees, Samaya stays like sun, moon eclipse, already by these auspicious right, Sazadis with deities and gods, hostility, tainted bonds, reason for weak vows, mystic malice, impure offerings, all I cleanse, by power of before me. This great light, please purify in Samaya take, evil spirits, illness, obstacles, divert souls to harm perfectly. Accomplish desires and intentions, general life as happiness and work, make goodness prevail everywhere and be the cause for great awakening. With gladness of pure vows, bound the peaks, no birds jebes and light, organs of morality, disrespect, carboy jebes, sangates, religious act of conduct, and virtues, may all of the days of happiness, the Jamale righteous, God Lord, Elijah Eloi, boy, Don Jejan, Lazanam da Juso, Desame, Trado doze Jama, Sanjede, Janta Ninja Juso, Kajarje, Sanke Same Juso, Desonje, Gada Jove, Rajarve, Sanja Dobe Sanjoy, Jajembe, Serson Jumbo Malu, Sanjarje, Deante Doi Joy, Corjeje, Mana Sona Goka, Yoletor, Novan Basan Zoban, Priskenjen, Sanda Jeje, wishes be achieved. Go to the Medicine Buddha Sadhana, beginning on page 2.
Namo Gonjo San Dan Sa Va San Jane Nam La Jia Sun Jian Zhou Gun San Jie Lan Gu Jia Jian Zhong Jiu De Sen Jie Doi Namo Gonjo San Dan Sa Va San Jane Nam La Jia Sun Jie Zhou Gun San Jie Lan Gu Jia Jian Zhong Jiu De Sen Jie Doi.
To all sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, I go for refuge. To establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind of supreme awakening.
oi kada lo ne zhe ba ye nan sa gang wen jue bei zhe men zhe jie se lai mo jie se me jie jie ben za wen zhou guo de de dong e zhe de lai nian mi da nian yu.
From the primordially pure expanse of space emanates an offering cloud, filling the earth and sky with mandalas, the royal articles and goddesses. May they become inexhaustible. Puja Ho. May all beings be happy and free from suffering. May their happiness never decline, and may they rest in equanimity.
Soba Vai Shida Vai Dong Ba Nye De Jir Dong Ben Nga Le Dong San De Da Na Do Ge Bo Zhan De Jir Be Nan De Sin Ge Zhe Be De So Zhe Den De Ra Nye Dan Den Jie 作为红天咖喱梅拉滚多，本着呀大为我三着个见这个三界老八家研究见见。家界阿热热当月年下给电脑。 龙zenzen ban zen be zuo shen xia duo jie jie zhong ge xiu ba jie ba dun dun jie jie da ma nan la te wa la so be san jie dun dan jie bo de de jia sen ba jie zhou de jian jie de zhong wa jie 解的不解你所存苦单解把过去了家不见不解苦单解把你son也给son当多个红来无三者就说解三解所随健康的一些爸爸的灭 Middle
of page 3. All becomes empty. From the depth of emptiness, the triple universe becomes a dazzling palace. On 2 lion thrones, each with a lotus and moon disk seat, appear a deep blue homes, the seed syllable of myself and the deity generated in front. The homes transform into the medicine Buddha, the color of lapis lazuli, radiating light and wearing the 3 Dharma robes. In the mudra of supreme generosity, his right hand holds a medicinal aurora. In the mudra of meditation, his left hand holds a begging bowl. Major and minor marks complete, he sits in Vajra posture. On top of the lotus petals surrounding the deity visualized in front are the 7 medicine Buddhas, Shakyamuni, and the rest, and the volumes of Dharma. Behind them are the 16 bodhisattvas, and behind them are the 10 protectors of the world, together with the 12 leaders of the yakshas, each with their own retinue, and at the 4 gateways are the 4 great kings. Light radiates from the 3 syllables in our 3 places and the hums at our hearts, inviting from their own Buddha realms in the east immeasurable wisdom beings which dissolve into myself and the deities visualized in front. Home. the 8 medicine brothers and all deities without exception, I invite here to this place. Please send down great blessings, bestow supreme empowerment upon this fortunate and faithful one, dispel misleading guides and obstacles to life.
Namo Mai Beganze Sapare Varam Bezar Samai Zain Zain Bezar Samaya Te Chai Le Wong Hon Cham She A Beganza
Home, flowers, incense, lights, fragrances, food, music, and so forth, forms, sounds, scents, taste, touch, and all phenomena I offer to the deity. May we perfect the 2 accumulations. Home, the 8 foremost auspicious substances of which the white illustrious mustard seed is principal, along with all the other substances I offer to the deity. May the 2 accumulations be perfected.
Mangala Arda Sede Hong Cha Xie Zhou Da Jie De Zon Jia Jia Bo Ben Ba Su Da Ge La Lan Jie Ban Ber Sen Jie Zon Ye Zhou Bai Yu.
Home, the 8 foremost auspicious symbols of which the precious royal vase is principal, along with the other symbols I offer to the deity. May all sentient beings perfect the 2 accumulations.
Mangala Gamba Hong Da Yan Zo Wa Ren Jian Dan Zon Jia Jia Bi No Re Su Da Ge La Lan Jue Ban Bai Dan Ne Zon Ye Zo Bai Yu.
Home, the foremost sense desirables, the 7 precious royal articles of which the precious gem is principal, and all the other articles I offer to the deity. May I perfect the 2 accumulations.
Da ge la lan jue ban ber zon ye yon se zo bai yu.
Home, Foremost among all, Meru Mountain with 4 continents and their 8 subcontinents, I offer to the deity. May I perfect the 2 accumulations. Home. With scented water, I bathe the Sugata's body. Although the deity is undefiled, this creates the auspicious circumstance to purify all wrongdoings and obscurations.
Samaya Shiraya Hong Rekan Dambaye Yarva Kunyas Varja Kala Jema Mingaya Donga Jarva Denderja.
Home. With a soft, white, scented cloth, I dry the victor's body. Although your body is immaculate, this creates the auspicious circumstance for ending suffering. Home. With these exquisite saffron robes, I clothe the victor's body. Although your body never suffers cold, this creates the auspicious circumstance for vitality and radiance to flourish.
Chan chu sen pai jie jian gu jie gu ren jie men la la chan za dun zhen le ren da se san yang e me jie zha jian zu jie lu xia jia du dan bi jie dan sen pai jie zhu zui guan jiu ren 僧罗将草度藏当家贤家切诸君家，诺见的不觉你有单结，拉面面接人间常颂作，得子面接拉拉将草度。
Bottom of page 10. Home. Your body is like a mountain, the color of lapis lazuli. You dispel the pain of sickness for all sentient beings. You are surrounded by a retinue of 8 bodhisattvas. Homage and praise to the holder of medicine, the precious deity. Homage and praise to excellent name, precious moon, fine gold, free of misery, ocean of melodious dharma, dharma mind, and Shakyamuni. Homage and praise to the holy dharma, the 16 bodhisattvas and the rest. Homage and praise to the precious triple gem. Surrounded by Brahma, Indra, the great kings, the protectors of the 10 directions, the 12 yaksha chiefs and their attendants, the Vidyadharas and medicine sages, human and divine. Homage and praise to the gods of nectar medicine. The home at my heart and at the heart of the deity visualized in front is surrounded by the mantra garland. The light emerging from the home and the mantra garland makes offerings to all the Buddhas and gathers back their blessings. As it purifies the negativities and obscurations of all transient beings, may they swiftly attain the state of the medicine Buddha.
Sawa bam bam shodan, sawa bam bam nashai, mama bede beda uda me gume beda cheja bar shodan, dame mere shegar, sawa agala meda yone warane bede sunbed. Adi Chidena Rajendame Sarvan Deva Same Asam Samano Aharin Deme Sarvan Bede Bodha Sadhu Shame Jashame Deme Sarva Ede Ubandam Burayame Sarva Ashame Bende Bade Base Sarva Bam Chayang Kara Sova Deya Thai Gume Made Sabda Tadang Gada Samade Adi Chite Ade Made Pale Bambam Shodan Sawa Bambam Shodan Sawa Bambam Nashaya Mama Bede Beda Udame Gume Beda Cheja Par Shodane Dame Mere Shekare Sarva Agala Medayan Warane Bede Sunbede Adi Chidena Rajendem Sawan Deva Same Asame Samano Aharendem Sarvan Bede Bodhe Sadhu Shame Trashame Ede Uban Ramban Bendaya Burayame Sarva Asham Benda Pade Base Sava Bamban Jayangar Sova Daya Thai Gume Made Sada Dada Gada Samade Ade Tete Ade Made Pale Bambam Shodan Sawa Bambam Shodan Sawa Bambam Nashaya Mama Bede Beda Udam Gume Beda Cheja Par Shodan Dame mere Shekar Sarva Agala Medayane Warane Bede Sunbed Tidena Rajendame Savan Deva Same Asame Samano Aharendame Savan Bede Bodhe Sadhu Shame Trashame Dame Sarva Ede Uban Ramban Bendai Burayame Sarva Ashame Bendeb Sawa Baban Jayang Sova Daya Davam Bai Ganze Bai Gan Mahai Bai Ganze Ranza Samen Gade Sova Daya Davam Bai Ganze Mahai Bai Ganze Gan Ranza Samen Gade Sova Daya Davam Bai Ganze Mahai Bai Ganze Gan Ranza Samen Gade Sova Daya Davam Bai Ganze Mahai Bai Ganze Gan Ranza Samen Gade Sova Daya Davam Bai Ganze Mahai Bai Ganze Gan Ranza Samen Gade Sova 大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。大呀大文白干则白干则马白干则白干，让这三面嘎的所哇。
다다 메는 종지 마보고 도구요 같이 베스마도 라고요 말이 들이 대로나 베카디라고요 대자원데 거리 딩하 로나 이게 나는 가자 때다 베카디다 바 합다 바 예다 베 하요리 디야야야 청요리 딩하리 인도이나 나마 메이저 하드 베그다 좀 하다 베잡벌미 자 베카디들이 빠지고는 고고 말이 하자가 잡을 바에카디도 고고 말이 베카디는 이렇게요 말이 나들 자로는 인카치 고요리 뭐만 기본 인지하고 가고는 팸네 그래서 조마가면 희반도 다치지 또 뭐세 내가 공들어서 딸이 마마 아여야나 뻔나예 버튼 거려 파바타게 되는 누구 뻔나예 버리고 원천 노성 뻔나예들 제티 좀 깨슈라고 그랬죠 뿌이라고 하면 뻔나예들이 제티 좀 깨슈라고 그래서 문에들 나에 자로서 인가 자로 치모요 거래
现在有越来越多的人会去念诵药师佛的心咒，而大多数在念贝卡泽的时候，只会念3次贝卡泽，并且在念诵贝卡泽的时候，就只是念贝卡泽。但这个是不行的，不容许的。在持咒的时候，我们应当去留意咒字的结构组成，而贝这个咒字，它的组成是它的下面有哈，哈的下面有耶的音，同时也有一个小的哈字。这些咒字的组成是不能够缺漏的，是需要十分谨慎小心的。所以如果我们只是念贝卡泽的话，那只需要巴的主字就可以了。但由于这个咒字它有哈跟耶的成分，所以应该要念巴耶卡泽，就像是刚刚仁波切示范的那样子，不能念贝卡泽贝卡泽。如果我们在持咒的时候念错音，是十分危险的。过去堪布电正桑波受邀来到噶尔寺，而我们在修度母仪轨的时候，他叫我们念一下白度母的心咒。当时我就根据我的习惯念出了白度母的心咒。当时我就念 Om Tare Tu Tare， 在后面的时候就念不乃也不净，然后堪布就立即说我这样念错了。如果是念不乃也的话，是指白度母砍头。堪布立即纠正我说不能够念不那耶，而是要念不涅。所以如果咒音念错的话，是有危险的，是需要谨慎的。
呀达文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘则然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘则然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘则然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。大呀大文拜甘则拜甘则玛哈拜甘则拜甘然则萨门嘎德娑瓦。 大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干则然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白玛白干则白干则然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干则然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干白干则然则三面嘎的所哇嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干则然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所哇大呀大嗡白干则白干则玛白干则白干然则三面嘎的所 大呀大文白干子白干子马白干子白干，让这三面嘎的说话。大呀大文白干子白干子马白干子白，让这三面嘎的说话。大呀大文白干子白干子马白干子，让这三面嘎的说话。得东根下给我讲全我，那对东儿这月这些说。
I confess all negativities and downfalls, and I dedicate all virtue to awakening. May the auspiciousness of freedom from illness, demons, and suffering prevail. All you worldly ones, please return to your abodes. The wisdom and Samaya beings dissolve into me, and I dissolve into the primordial purity, the vast expanse where all is good. How wonderful.
조름 탐실 빼가지고네 이시담텔 나랑 달아 탐네 사이 시바 탐실 인상 요 말이 아주 샘데 찍봐야 봐 니지 메는 것을 탐타고 요래 직디바 탐실 다다 나 요래 사속 샘줄 맞지나 다행히 각하의 인사들이 고소판 좋고 탐타고 요래 내 하장 가르치고 조름데 내디 이시바 알아 탐데 직디바 탐실 송제는 고소들이 파 송마되니 않게 내 강에 요래들이 그것도 저도 가라사사는 성지 이발라도 락가 채는 나는 뜸타고 내 하자 가르치고 요래。
在所有圆满次第当中，最为重要的观点就是，当我们在祈请智慧尊融入自己的时候，由于智慧尊们没有二执，没有自他相异的看待一切众生与自己的心是一样的。由于没有自他相异的看待，所以就能够融入于自身。而世间本尊的话是有自我，如果还没升起菩提心，那么自己和他人就会相异的看待。所以对世间本尊，我们在结尾的时候要祈请对方离去，因为世间本尊没有办法融入于一。在修持圆满次第的时候，这一点极为重要。向智慧尊祈请的时候，祈请智慧尊融入自己；向世间本尊祈请的时候，祈请世间本尊们离去。如果不祈请对方离去，那么一直停留的话，他们也会很辛苦。所以在供养完之后，就祈请对方离去。而智慧本尊的话，不论有多少尊，都可以融入自己，这一点十分重要。
잡소는 발라디 잡소를 템로래 니디요 말이 차고는 잡소는 애들 고도도 가다가 저래 나도 쫓치려더니 신이는 좋아를 좀 참로게 난지 용들이 참로 그래 다 하고서 다니면 되니 살아야 탐부터 그것도 살아 가까이요 말이지 아땅
打一个比方，就像是海上的浪在兴起之后，随后会融入于大海，没有自他二执的区别。而冰块虽然漂浮在海上，但是它不会融入于大海，它会随处的飘荡。我执太过粗重，就会致使轮回于六道。若懂得见地， 没有自他为二的执着，就能够融入于本尊。本尊并没有自他相异的差别，没有自他为二的执着。
三界内八界内八二的内来他九界，若为内那马勒巴大顿将我灭巴哟。
May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. Now we'll do Summoning Good Fortune, Zambala, and Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63.
Chantulan, oh perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayus grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in Potala pure land of perfect compassion. Verified boys' names don't exist. Generous he called me with love. Got me the supremacy. The lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus gone, pure blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy land, oh perfect peace even venice, for confused I don't exist. Vajrasattva grand play sees me all like wisdom CD, in glory and downland of perfect splendor even names, for confused I don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness even names, for confused desire gone Amitabha blessed, grand discerning wisdom steady. In fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no watchful jealousy. Anokasiddhi, stow accomplishing wisdom in the omni Dharma sphere. Endowed with five perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grandam, that to wisdom city, grand adolescences of the five great mothers and long life. Illuminated Jodhya, not sergeant was with darkness, grand emptiness mastery. Fortune of profound, Jagurus of phenomena, where lineage dwell. Janja awakening in one life, fortune of Maharu, dry in the sphere of self-display. Religions of peace and wrath, God supreme and common, power seated fulfilling all names. In In 24 sacred cells gathered in fixed guidances, contrite liberating past fortune of secret in Dharmakayas expanse, gradually lords and king. Gantelighted acts increase to stages mentality, inner time into sphere. Dharmakaya and called God subjugating CD, fortune of enlightened acts. Who she in Vaishnavanaza, both was the words God Zambala, who was kindly for all beings, master of life, Mary, well, food and fortune with your God, don't waver from your heart pledge. Please fill us your passion, leading your life fortune, bringing fortunes of cattle, fortunes of these horses, and work of granting life, star the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herds and rose fortune of goods and suspects cattle, wealth of which counting cows, bulls, needs to carry every lords of his good fortune, bringing fortune of unlovely sick, highly priced gold and silver, barrel fertile soil and blessings, grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, even good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's spirits worthy, dwelling others wishing gem below, see what's God's and humans' wealth. Bring them in as good fortune, purpose body fortune, Zambulin Zalidharma, balances fortune, wealth, drumming and longevity, beings less strength and merit. Oh, for lands grants therefore, change kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching forth, present is fortune, and while the army of kings sought the college of Ukahor, as good fortune freed them, in fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grants, perfect wealth, food and cloth, the radiant splendor reaches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, Manso upon chairs for to your wisdom, yours beautiful and virtuous gifts. Yours peace be love, these be generous good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern your life fortune, come like the streaming southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like each rounding eastward, stand long life fortune, please come. Like a river flows northern, long life fortune, please come. Feel like a falling from above, upper long life fortune, come. Like these friends that will be, long life fortune, come. Fortune of melodious praise, come like topaz dragons. Roll fortune of our students, line come like dazzling star garland. Pushing eastern Vajradati, leading us fortune pacify. This is demons hindrances,
Junda me bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit reaches. Western lotus dati, me sun and butter time of this, samsara nirvana. Northern action dati, me be the enlightened, acts annihilating the evil. What's that with your ready? You'll be here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects. Here always remain at this place and make this fortune steadfast. Potent as like substance, says in of this place protect. Wealth is remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, be granted less treasure, be grant wealth and spirit seed. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sava Siddhi Alalahu.
Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-lived deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabhyam, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri. The Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space. of awe. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention. May this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book. And we'll do Shanti Deva. On page 61, The Way of the Bodhisattva from Shantideva. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of bodhisattva prayers may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. May their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And may they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha, and likewise when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent, and may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled, and may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst, pure waters, receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady, and may all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free, and may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. And may those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being living none aside abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their Bodhisattva children. May the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling, vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus attain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. And we'll do long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Shenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigding Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Trigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms with 1,000 wheel-turning kings, your 1,000 eyes with 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
谢谢线上及莅临现场的所有僧伽，祝各位吉祥如意。
Everyone, please be sure to join the afternoon meditation on mindfulness with Khenpo Tenzin from 3 to 4. Be well.
Dia dai be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia da be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia da be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia da be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia dai be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia da be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia da be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so dia da be kade ma be kade raja saman gade so